Hello everybody, today we're going to be looking at our elementary book, Unit 2, Where and When. We're going to be looking at the grammar. Yeah, very good. Okay, well, the grammar we'll be looking at is, for example, prepositions. Examples of the three prepositions we will be looking at are from, in, and near. The second one is we're going to be looking at WH words, such as what, when, who, how. Well, how is not a WH question, but anyways. We have the simple present here. For the third person, example, she works all day. And finally, again, we're going to check another item of the present simple, the negative form for third person. Example, he doesn't like pizza. All right, let's begin with prepositions. Here, as you can see, we have example 1. He's from the US. Example number 2, we are in the classroom. Example number 3, my house is near yours. Okay, well, here we have three different concepts in which we're going to be using our preposition. We have three different prepositions. In number 1, we are expressing our origin. Okay, explaining that that person, in this case, he, is from the United States, or you can say other origins like he is from Mexico, or he is from Germany, or he is from Argentina, for just to set an example. In number 2, we have our location. Yes, we're expressing that our current location is the classroom. For this one, we're going to be using the preposition in. And finally, we have a third example, my house is near yours. This means that my house and your house are very close to each other. We're talking about proximity. Okay? And here we have the explanation in this one, quite simple. From is for origin. It can be a country, a city, or smaller places. Like I just came from the hospital. Yes, it doesn't have to be the name of a big area. Location, we're expressing location with the preposition in. Okay, but we normally use it for rooms. Oh, yeah, for rooms. We use it for countries. Like right now, we are in Mexico. I am in Mexico. Countries, cities. I am in San Luis Potosí. Very nice. And the last one we have near is for proximity, expressing proximity. For example, there is a park near my house. It is very important to mention that we only say near and then we say the object. Yes, near home. Yes, we don't say near to or near of, because this is a common mistake, because we may think in Spanish. So be careful not to use it that way. Let's look at our next slide. Okay, WH questions. Okay, when we formulate a question, we need one of these. Okay, because we want to know, we want to acquire, we want to receive specific information. Okay, we have the question word what, very common. When we say what, we want to know something. We want to know a thing, an object, a concept, a category. The options are a lot. In number 2, where, when we make a question with where, we're asking for a place. Where, such as the hospital, the restaurant, the laundromat, Walmart. It has a lot of options too. When we ask with when, we're asking for time or date. For example, when is your birthday? Well, my birthday is on February 18. Or we also ask about time, like when is the game? Or what time is the game? But well, it can also be used like that. Which is very similar to what, but which is when we are talking, when we have several options in front of us, like which car do you like from the bunch? Now we also have why. When we ask with why, we have to explain, we have to give a reason. Why are you so happy? Why are you not here if you're calling on the telephone? And then we have who is for when you want to ask for a person, like who is that person? Who are you? Who is the president? Etc. etc. Okay, we also have whose, very similar to who, but in this case we're asking for possession. Whose car is that? Whose book does this belong to? Let's give some examples. We have some examples here with each of them. For example, number 1, what is your favorite movie? I can say my favorite movie is Star Wars, I don't know, episode 4, for example. Okay. Number 2, where do you live? Okay, we're asking for a place, so we respond with a place. I live in San Luis Potosí. I live in Mexico City. I live in Houston, etc. Number 3, when is the game? Okay, we have to specify. We can say it's on Saturday. Okay, as you can see, the things we're asking refer to our question word. We don't say, when is your favorite movie? Well, if we ask that, we have to say when it's going to start, not what movie it is. Now, in the next one, which car do you like the most? Okay, so let's imagine that we have a group of cars in front of us, and we have to select, we have to choose what car we like more than the rest. Okay, so that would be the way we answer. The way we ask. The way we answer is like that one, and you point to the car you want to get or you like the most. More examples. Why are you angry? When we ask this, we want to know the reason the person, in this case you, are angry. What is the cause? We normally answer with the word because. Very common to answer with this expression, because I had a bad day, because I am very hungry, because I don't have money. Okay, the next one. Who are you? Okay, so we're asking what person are you? Okay, and we answer, well, I am, in this case, Emmanuel. You give a name. Yes, or you explain your function in an area. For example, who are you? If you are in a company, you can say, well, I am the manager, or I am the teacher, the English teacher. The next one, whose tablet is this? Okay, let's imagine that we see a tablet laying on a table, and we want to know whose it belonged to. And we would answer, well, that tablet is it's Brenda's. Okay, so we ask for possession. we answer with possession. Very nice. You can ask your teacher for further examples, but these are very simple ones. Okay, our next item here is the present simple. Example number 1, he likes watching action movies. Example number 2, she speaks English very well. And example number 3, it works great. Okay? We have 3 examples for the third person. Remember, the third persons are he, she, and it. All right? Let's analyze these sentences. In number 1, he likes watching action movies. We have the subject. In this case, a third person. In this case, he can be Carlos. It can be Roberto. It can be Robert. It can be Richard, whatever. And the most important thing that teachers will tell you is never to forget the S for he, she, or it. It is very important to remember to use it. Only in affirmative, don't forget. Only when we say yes, when we are saying that something is true, do we use the S for he, she, it. Like, likes. Speak, speaks. Work, works. And then we have our complement. Remember that a complement is what completes our idea. Okay? Number 2, she speaks very well. Then again, don't forget this very important element. If you don't use it, if you do not, or if you forget to say the S, your English will not be correct, will be incorrect, of course. Now, the next one, it works great. Then again, we have our S. Because we're saying yes, we're saying that something is true. Okay, remember, don't forget another important thing to mention or to remind you guys is that we use the simple present for 2 things. We use it for a habit and or general information. General information about anything. About people, places, objects, and whatever. Okay, now we have the negative form for the third person again. He, she, it. In this unit, we are just concentrating on those. We have example 1. Carlos doesn't speak any Japanese. Number 2, she doesn't have a car. Example number 3, it doesn't matter if you forgot my birthday. That's not true. It always matters. Okay, Carlos doesn't speak any Japanese. Okay, as you can see, for he, she, or it, we have the auxiliary doesn't. Okay, practice the pronunciation of this auxiliary because you will use it many times in your life when you speak English. Doesn't. Okay? And as you can see, our verb does not have the S. Why? The S is here. The S is in our auxiliary. And that is why when we have the negative form for the third person, the verb is in simple form. Alright? Speak, have, or matter. But it is, again, practice is very important, and it is also key so that you do not forget this important aspect of grammar. Okay, well, that's all for this video. Let's recap a little bit. Okay. All right, well, we looked at 4 items. Prepositions. Well, which ones? From, in, and near. Check the examples so you can watch the video one more time. WH questions. What, when, who, whose, etc. And we also looked at present simple for he, she, and it. Example, she works all day. And also the negative form, he doesn't like pizza. Don't forget this detail. Very important. Ask your teacher for more explanation if you need it. Okay? One more time. From expresses origin. In expresses location for rooms, countries, cities, and other places. Yeah, you can all again ask your teacher when you attend to class. And near expresses proximity. Okay? Example, near the house, near the park. Now, WH questions. Don't forget, it's important to study and remember what they are asking for. You can practice making questions in class. Practice them when you speak or while you're practicing in class or outside the class. Examples. Well, you can look at the examples again. You can pause the video. And finally, we have our simple present form of the third person. This is very important. Don't forget habits, and general information. And the negative form, our auxiliary doesn't, and our verb in simple form, not with the S. Okay, and that would be it. Thank you very much. And if you need any other explanation, you can ask your teacher, or you can find me at, that would be it. Let's finish the video.